Well, it's a big weekend in Indianapolis. Qualifications, of course, at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And that means a lot for the Town of Speedway as well. And the Indiana is also preparing to host its first Global Economic Summit. To break those stories down and a lot more, pleased to be joined by a panel of insiders in studio again, which is great. Ice Miller, partner in charge of client relations, Melissa Proffitt. Also visit Indy's Chris Gahl and Katz Korin Cunningham, attorney Norris Cunningham. Welcome one and all to the insiders. And I mentioned Melissa, the Speedway, a lot of attention going to be there this weekend and next. The Town of Speedway has gone through an amazing transformation. $500 million plus in private and public investment is really transformed. I remember 15 plus years ago, not a lot of people thought that plan was going to work, but it seems to have.
Yeah, I think it's incredibly exciting, and keep hearing about the Penske perfectionism, and I think it's hit the Town of Speedway. Yeah. They've got the Founders Square development, which is going to bring in a tremendous amount of jobs to a bunch of individuals, as well as a lot of economic development. They've got Hampton Inn with a conference center, restaurants, apartments, medical buildings, et cetera, 25 acres. And the city is working with real estate developers to make that an area that takes you beyond the month of May, beyond the race. And I think equally exciting is what Allison Transmission's doing with their innovation center, and it's an amazing facility where they're understanding, and this is wonderful, they're not only staying here with their headquarters, but they're in front, and they understand the electric vehicle's here to stay, and they're heading up that innovation, and they're creating a talent center and a testing center that's going to be an attraction for all suppliers and to put them at the top of their industry. All that's going on all in that same area, and it's transforming.
Yeah, transforming, I think, is a good word. Melissa mentioned more than a race, Norris. Indianapolis wants to be more than a kind of a Midwestern, U.S. city. Let's be a global city. Global Economic Summit, Indiana Economic Development Corporation putting on for the first time next week. They had to cap registrations at 800. This is going to be a big event.
A huge event. And, it's clear that we have a place Indiana does in the global economy, right? But this event, the first of its kind, really starts to refine that and focus, I think, in a way that is going to be very, very helpful to stimulating even more growth and really sort of getting the Indiana name out there, if you will, and the brand out there globally. On
a global stage, 24 ambassadors, I think, a number of big-time CEOs. It's going to be a high-profile event.
If you're going to bring visitors to the state of Indiana and the capital city, make it in May. So kudos to the governor and IEDC for launching this and putting it in place. 25 different countries represented, and it's also the quality of these visitors, not necessarily the quantity, and they'll inevitably take our message back and hopefully bounce back as economic development agents.
Give us a quick update on convention business bouncing back, if you will.
Yeah, great question. We're about 90% recovered right now as a city, and we hope by the end of 2022, creeping into 2023, we'll be 100% recovered. So we're leading the nation, if you will, as you look at tourism recovery.
Yeah, quality of life, quality of place, certainly big issues in economic development here in Indiana and around the country. 3 Indiana communities made the best places to live list. Indianapolis Metro, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, South Bend. Melissa, what do you take away from that?
Well, I think as telling as the rankings are the number of slots that they rose. So Fort Wayne went up 25 slots, I believe, and Indy went up 3. So I think it's significant that we're moving, and I also think this says a lot about what we're going to look like post-COVID, because people are looking for places to live because they can work wherever they want to, and they're focusing on livability, affordability, and post-COVID, those Midwestern approaches to livability and affordability are really, really attractive. So I think we're going to bring and continue to bring additional talent.
Yeah,
I've got to add, Gary, that I'm particularly pleased for Fort Wayne and for South Bend, right? Because they've undergone a lot of revitalization to get there. In Fort Wayne, the river area and electric works and so on. So for those cities to have really sort of bounced back from from where things seemed 20, 25 years ago. It really is amazing.
Yeah, hey, connectivity is an important issue too when it comes to quality of life and where people want to live, work remotely. Interesting, big investment. Meridian, Paris-based company, $50 million investment for high-speed internet.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. Digital equity, as it's now known, it really is a passion of mine because there's such a divide, huge gap between urban and rural access to broadband. And this is an opportunity to start bridging that gap. There's about $3 billion in the infrastructure bill that was signed, the national infrastructure bill that was signed, to help in that regard. And now you have Bloomington, smaller municipalities focusing on closing that gap as much as possible. This is great news.
Yeah.
We also realized post-COVID the importance of this connectivity with regard to education, with regard to healthcare, with regard to just general connectivity, and the fact that the city is thinking ahead 20, 30 years, which how this is laid out and structured, they are thinking 20 and 30 years ahead as to how to set this up now with a single internet service provider and then going to free market system once they've stabilized, and then making sure that they've got low rates for low-income rural areas. It's a perfect place for this to happen with Indiana University, with all the students who need access to education, but then it's rural.
Yeah.
And so I think it's wonderful, and I understand it's going to be replicated elsewhere in Indiana.
Yep. Another big story this week, Newfields names a new CEO. Certainly the organization went through a very difficult period with the resignation of former CEO Charles Venable. The new CEO, the first African-American to lead the museum, first woman as well, Colette Pierce Burnett. Full disclosure, Chris, you're on the board there, but you had a chance to meet her yesterday.
Had a chance, a delight, energetic, passionate, everything that Newfields needs and is deserving of at this point. It's been a hard 14 months, and in 14 months, she's the right person. This is the idea that she's moving, she and her husband, from Austin to Indianapolis, and you have to have hope there. And Newfields is working on new bridges and new connections, and she's the perfect person at this time.
All right, and with that, we'll put a wrap on the insiders. Chris Gahl, Melissa Proffitt, and also Norris Cunningham. Thanks one and all for joining us, and we'll be right back after this.